I got your good side. All right, so just start out by introducing yourself.
My name's Antonio Medina. I live here on 50 York for about 25 years or longer.
When you first, 35 years ago, how did it look?
35 years ago, the playground, when I was young, the playground was done. And things were changing, things like that.
Well, not just the playground, but like the whole area. Like, how was the area?
Well, the area has plenty of people. A long time ago, we had some Jewish people here, we had Irish people living here, and you know, at that time, there were still some old people living around. There was more houses, and there was more people living around. The community was more tight at that time. Mostly when the playground was done. And afterwards, the years go by, things change, as everything else.
Like what changed?
Mostly drugs came in, other people started coming in from other places, the older people moved out, you know, and people in the neighborhood start changing, start splitting up. So now, the way I see it now with the playground and everything, the community is starting to get back together. And mostly the community who keeps the playground together now, because years we've been trying to fix this neighborhood, and no one has given us a hand at all. So far, we have people that are helping us out now. Mostly the community, the police officers, some politicians help us out with that. And things have changed. Now, people are starting to not be scared to stay out at night no more. There was days that people were afraid to go from one corner to the other. You know, and now it's more peaceful, let's say. Thank God. But things have changed. Most people live in the playground. The playground has put a lot of people together. Community are changing. People are coming out to clean. People are coming out to talk to each other. They're starting to be more friendlier. You know, I mean, we still get other problems. Things are changing.
What is your outcome? What do you hope that what message do you want this?
Well, I'm hoping for the messages mostly for the young people and the younger generation that's coming out now. Because if you keep the younger generation and show them how to keep the playground clean, how to keep it in order, things maybe stay longer, and maybe the community will change. Because the community is changing. There's new houses coming up. There's new people coming up. You know, and there's other people from other places, other countries are coming here because things change a lot. And we have to go with it. Same thing with all the changes. And because of the playground, let's say a lot of people have came to meetings. We're starting to change things around. And the drug situation has slowed down, thank God. It took us a long, long time. We have struggled a lot. People were afraid to come out. Houses were being abandoned. You know, there was so much violence here. Things have changed a lot. Mostly because the playground is one step that made the whole change. You know? And maybe God will help out more in the future.
What differences are you starting to see now that are changing? Like what differences in the community are you seeing?
Well, now differences like people are coming out to the playground and play. People are talking to each other. People are getting along with the police officers. But they come out and talk to us more now. It wasn't like before. Some of the community leaders are coming out to see us, you know, and the playground has done a lot of change. A lot of people, a lot of families, and a lot of the neighborhood, mostly to keep it clean, you know, and mostly the drugs. We're keeping the drugs out of the playground. Now we're starting to act like a community because of the playground. We're trying to keep it clean, trying to keep the drugs out, trying to keep the kids in there. And that's mostly the main thing. It has changed a lot in the neighborhood, and we're hoping that the steps in front of the playground will change more things in the neighborhood and in the future.
So what do you think is the most important thing to maintain this and to continue to beautify the neighborhood?
The most important thing is mostly the people. People are the only ones that can really make a change as a group. Not only as one, because one voice could be sound. But a group of people makes a change. And that's the whole point of this playground. And the playground did change a lot in us, in all of us now. And people are starting to come out. And I'm trying to see, I'm hoping, God willing, that more people come out. More people from other neighborhoods come out and see us, see the change that we have made. Because it took us years just to change that little bit. That playground was worse. That was the worst drug neighborhood. Not the neighborhood, the playground. And not only that, it was so damaged from years going by. Nobody could notice that it was a playground. You could drive by and it looked like an empty lot. And the years have gone by, it deteriorated. All the years gone by. Even the people at the same time. Because no one cared. And everybody was like, we don't care about it. But now, since we made a change, and the playground's good, it's brand new, maybe things will change in the neighborhood.
What kind of things did you see in the playground before?
Oh, forget it. We seen the worst. Drug dealing, there's been killings in there. Everything you can imagine. Then I could go on and on. And then the playground was deteriorating. The gate was down there, stole all the gates that was around it. You know, there was trash in there, there was needles all around, there was drugs all around. You know, they were doing the worst things there late at night. People were really getting mad about that. And we were calling. There was much of a difference. So nobody cared. Now, things are different. Now we have a group of people, even if it's a handful, but we're doing good at it. And maybe that handful will get bigger. And that's all we're waiting on.
So do you feel that our green spaces, our parks and playgrounds are a good start to start getting back the community?
Oh yeah. I believe that the playground, the foundation of family and things like that, and the roots of people is the playground. Because once you have something started, it makes a big change. It does. With a lot of people. You know, and then it changes the community. Because people are coming out, they see something new, something bright, you know, something different. And that starts, maybe the neighborhood to change. It's like something colorful that changes the whole neighborhood, something new. And I believe because of that, it changed a lot in this neighborhood. It bring people out. It made people think that there's something really happening, that something is changing in this neighborhood.
Gave them a sense of hope?
Oh, big hope. Most of that. Playground is really a big hope. It's like something, yeah, that's right. It is hopeful because it changed a lot of people. You know, people are really something about that.
Maybe. Good?
I get a paycheck.